Hey guys and gals, got something a little bit different today. Going to be reviewing some spinners, just fad that's going on that I wanted to check out, and then I kind of started looking into it and realizing there's an unbelievable amount of different ones out there for different reasons. So I'm going to review a few, and then I'm going to do a video later on, basically telling people the differences that I see and you know what kind you'd want for what purpose. You know, if you're new or if you like spin times or if you like the feel of them. But anyway, so let's get into the video. Today I'm reviewing the Infinity Spinner Vortex i7. Comes in this little, like, it's almost like a papery cardboard package. It actually does come sealed. Oops, sorry. You know, comes sealed in a plastic package. And it's got the, you know, even like a little thing on it there. Obviously it's been open for a while. I've been using it to review it. So there are a lot of this style. So the Infinity is this style. Probably saw it in the basic image, but the thumbnail. There are actually quite a few brands of this style, and the differences seem to be like what comes with it, the packaging and all that kind of stuff. So this one comes with the paper packaging. You get like a mini microfibery type cloth, cleaning cloth, which is, you know, kind of cool. I mean, these come with almost everything, so most people have like tons of them. At least I do. So they also give you an extra bearing. They give you an extra set of caps, which, unfortunately, in my opinion, unless you were to like somehow be able to clean up the thumb part, in my opinion, they're kind of useless, because if only for the fact that it's a little bit rough. Like, you can kind of feel the etching. I don't know if it's ground in or if it's like a raised thing. Maybe it would smooth out a little bit over time. It's actually not that bad. I guess yeah, it's not that bad. I kind of thought it was worse when I first felt it, but now that it's kind of out and about, it's really not that bad. It's got a little bit of texture to it, so actually if you wanted a little bit more grip, this would actually be a better cap. So I actually like my caps to be really smooth, but I am pretty sure that there are going to be different types of people who want different types of things. You also get this actually pretty cool Infinity logoed bearing changer, or a little bearing tool. So let's get the spinner out finally. But that's it. So you get the spinner tool, the extra caps, and the bearing, and this cardboard box, which is, you know, it's a pretty good amount of stuff you get there. Oh, and the cleaning cloth, forgot about that. This is actually the newer bearing. I should mention a problem. It's not a problem. This spins great. The weight of this one is awesome. I really like this design. I mean, it fidgets really well. I guess you could kind of flick forward on it too if you want. It's still small enough so you can fidget like that. It's just a really nice overall spinner. In my opinion, if I were to get one, although, you know, if you like the looks of the black, I do like the way the contrast on this one is, the steel with the black. But I actually would prefer this being all silver, which I do have another one I'm going to be reviewing later that is all silver, that is this exact style, just a different brand. But yeah, so another thing I need to talk about is spin times. I personally do not care at all about spin times. I actually hadn't even tested the spin time on this one. So you can see here it's got the ring and then this little tool. And then you can take the bearing out. But I hadn't tested spin times until just last night before doing this review, just for the sake of it. This one claims it comes with black ceramic bearings, which, you know, I can't really tell. I'm guessing that's what they are. But for some reason, they don't spin as long as the steel bearings in this same exact type of model that from a different company. I'm not really sure why. So they claim this gets 5 minutes, but I could get just under 4, like 330, 340 were my best spins on both bearings. I tried both of them. That's not a big deal though. I mean, if you're looking for spin times, this is a good one, and you could buy, you know, a really high-end bearing to put in it, seeing how they're really easily changed, and bearings aren't that expensive. And you're obviously going to want to buy bearings eventually anyway, especially if you're going to spend $40 in a spinner, which is about what this one cost, $35, I think, something like that. You're going to, I mean, you're buying it to last a long time, and you're obviously going to go through bearings anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. And the reason why I think spin times aren't that important is, who wants to sit here and spin this and then watch it for 5 minutes? Literally, it's the most boring thing ever. A fidget spinner is literally meant to be fidgeted with. I mean, it's not meant to spin for a long time anyway, so that's really not important. What to me is important, what is important is the feel of the fidget spinner, the sound of the bearings, and, you know, like if there are any hot spots, if it's uncomfortable in any way. This one is what I found compared to others. Actually, I should show you a quick size comparison. So this is that molecule one, which I don't know if I'll review it individually, but I'll definitely put it in that video where I'm comparing them all. So you can see the size difference here. Hold on, I got two more to show you size difference. And I got a few more coming, to just cheap ones. So you can see the size difference here. And then with this, actually, hold on. Alright, I wanted to get a couple other things to show you the size comparisons. Let's put these other ones away. And again, I'm going to be doing videos on these later. So here's a silver dollar to kind of give you an idea. It's, you know, quite a bit bigger than a silver dollar. So that's a pretty good. And here's a size 10 tungsten ring. Kind of give you an idea. This is actually one of those two are my favorite type of fidgety items before fidget spinners, I suppose. Used to like to rub this and then, you know, play with a nice silver coin. But overall, this is a great spinner. Really great design. I wouldn't say it's the perfect design. There's a couple other designs where I think that are perfect, and I'm going to go over those in my later reviews. But this is a spinner that's going to last you a long time. It's got a nicely designed changeable bearing. Really great caps. I love these are my favorite caps. They just feel so great, so smooth. I actually like these smooth steel ones better, which again, I have that one. I will be reviewing it later. It's from a different company. Again, this model is sold by a lot of companies. They just name it something different. Like this is the i7, and then there's the Q1 or the Pro, or there's a bunch of different ones. But overall, this is a good spinner. I'd recommend it, especially if you're looking for one that's got a really good removable, design to have a nice removable bearing. It's nice and heavy. That's another thing I need to go over. Good thing I mentioned that. So I got my scale here. Let's take a look at how heavy this is. Okay, so 66 grams. 2.33 ounces. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'll do. So yeah. So, and personally what I have found is anywhere between 50 and 60, for me personally, is my weight, my perfect weight. So this one's actually slightly heavier than I found that I've liked. Yeah, which isn't a big deal. It's just about perfect, actually, for me. So yeah. Alright, guys and gals. That was my unboxing and review of the Infinity Spinner Vortex i7. It's a mouthful. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching.